Everybody ready? All right, questions?
Obviously, in the moment, you all were mostly disappointed to not win on Saturday, but as you've had some time to reflect, what did the progress you showed as an offense mean to the rest of the season?
Yeah, it means a lot. Like I've said every week, I feel like we're taking steps offensively every single week. I feel like we're getting better and better. And it's even really easy to see our areas that we need to still improve on. But it's good to see growth, and that's given the guys a lot of confidence for sure.
You've got a couple of road starts under your belt now in the SEC. What from those experiences can help you this upcoming Saturday?
Yeah, I've learned a ton, even from last year and this year, from my road experiences and games I've played in. And I think just using, just taking everything like it's just normal football at the end of the day. It's just like playing at home. You can't get too caught up in the crowd or the hype or any of that kind of stuff. You just got to still like stay true to ourselves, like we've been doing more and more every week, kind of developing who we are and who our identity is, and we need to stick to that for sure.
The last 2 weeks, you've done a really good job of spreading the ball out to different receivers, tight ends, running backs as well. Why is that important?
I think that's Coach. All credit to Coach Hamden, the situations he's put me in, and I'm just going through my reads and operating the offense how he wants it operated, and I think that's a lot of different guys are getting a lot of shots in the game, and they're really stepping up. A lot of young guys and even our older guys. Everybody's playing really hard. So, like I said at the beginning of the year, like I don't really care who's out there. Like whoever's out there at receiver, I have a lot of confidence in that they're going to do their job and be in the right spot at the right time. And Coach Hamden's done a great job of coaching that.
You've had some success in the 2-minute drills, and be it at the end of the half or the game lately. Mm-hmm. What is it about those situations and kind of maybe the tempo that suits you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're able to really utilize tempo and kind of catch defenses on their heels a little bit, especially in 2-minute, and just finding easy completions and kind of getting the ball in some of our playmakers' hands and let them do the work. Just get it in guys' hands in space and let them make plays.
Halfway through the season, how much has the game slowed down for you?
I think I'm just learning a lot from my experiences and learning a lot from my mistakes in the games I played in, especially early on. And even through these last few games, I've made a lot of mistakes, and I think I can take each one of those situations and grow and learn from it. And I got to give a lot of credit to Coach Hamden, Coach Hartline, when we come back in here in the film room after the game, them just continuing to coach me and push me no matter what to continue to be a better player.
You connected on some big plays, on broken plays,
Mm-hmm.
And Coach Stoops talked about that after the game, and that they've just got this connection with some of these guys. Talk about that, if you would, what it's like to have that sort of unspoken bond where if a play breaks down, that everybody knows where to go.
Yeah, absolutely. I think during fall camp, we really emphasize and put a big emphasis on our biggest concept is going to be scramble drill. That's going to be the most you only run a certain concept a few times a game. So when we get out of the pocket and the play breaks down, that's going to happen more than any singular concept we're going to play during the game. And we really emphasize that during fall camp. So I think just get outside the pocket and these guys making moves and continuing the play. And just that kind of comes naturally when I go through my progressions and I need to move or make something happen. I think that comes really naturally for me.
Earlier in the week, Coach Stoops said that, Sunday specifically was a tough day after the disappointment of Saturday. How did you kind of go through the emotions after, a big rivalry loss?
Yeah, it's tough. You kind of got Sunday to just kind of not be sorry for yourself, but you got Sunday to kind of be a little bit hurt about it, and then you got to step back up and come into the week ready and prepared and ready to go for the next opponent. You can't let anything from the past drag on to this next week, and all we're focused on doing is going 1-0.
How much of a weapon is Timber Claw for you guys? When you give it to him 4 yards and takes it to the house.
Yeah, no, 100%. He's a guy that's really versatile, can make a lot of things happen with the ball in his hands, and he's a guy that we have to continue to get the ball to more, 100%.
What have you liked from Jason and the opportunities that he's had in these past few years?
Yeah, I think he's done an incredible job of stepping up and filling a role. I think we've always known the player, kind of J-Pat was, and what he could be. With Seth and Dante getting a lot of reps, he wasn't getting in there a ton at first, but now just going throughout the SEC season, we're going to get dinks and bruises on everybody, and people are going to be out for plays and stuff like that. So I'm incredibly proud of him for stepping up and making plays like he has when his name's been called, for sure.
Have you noticed defenses doing anything different, say from your first game to now in their approach to this offense?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm just doing a better and better job each week and be able to diagnose what defenses are doing throughout the week, like here in the facility when we're studying our opponents. I'm doing a better job of learning how to watch film and just kind of understand what the defense is doing and what we go into the game expecting. And, you're not always going to be – you're never going to be 100% correct, defenses are always going to play something different. They're always going to tailor themselves a little bit to how we operate and what our offense and play to our weaknesses a little bit. But that's just kind of going to the game and just, making corrections and making things happen and during the game on the sideline.
Does Auburn look like anybody you've seen yet?
Auburn, not necessarily. They play a little bit different than some other SEC teams we played, but there is a lot of similarities. But I think every D coordinator, especially in the SEC, has kind of got their own twist on things and operate a little bit differently. So there's going to be some similarities week to week, but there's also going to be a lot of differences depending on the D coordinator.
Anything jump out at you from the film you've seen?
Yeah, Auburn's really aggressive. They want to get up in your face and play in your grill and try to make you make plays and take shots over their head, and they think they have playmakers that they can stop that. But just like every team, they play all sorts of covers. They play all sorts of different defenses. So we just got to go in prepared for kind of everything.
Everybody good?
You were part of a pretty big win down in Auburn. So what are the emotions like going back to the scene of the crowd?
Well, it was awesome back in 2023. Obviously, different program today, and we got a different group of guys. So, give them out. That's for sure.
Do you sort of visualize, winning in that place again before you kind of return back to there? Is that part of the process?
You visualize winning in a lot of things. Waking out of bed, walking into your office. It's a good mindset to have. So, yeah, I adopt that kind of mindset.
How, what kind of challenges is a team like Auburn bringing to you guys up front?
Well, obviously they have a home field advantage, and they're solid up front. A good group of guys, good interior, and a really speedy edge from what I've seen. Good depth and whatnot, so we'll have a work cut out for us.
Cutter's play on the field has obviously really been immensely powerful for the offense the last couple of weeks, but it seems like his leadership has really caught on as well. How have you observed that over the course of the season?
Yeah, sure. Well, he is young. He's got some experience to gain, and he's gathering that with each game and whatnot each day. But he's a good guy, good personality in and out of the field. So he's someone you want to lean on and confide your trust in. He gets the job done. I'm proud to block for him.
Have you given him any advice?
Sure, if he needs it. We just kind of whenever he wants, I guess, we just talk. But never just one-on-one counseling. But,
Coach Shiyazh has said multiple times, we're getting better, particularly offensively. And the numbers the last few weeks have shown that. So what is it going to take to keep that up and then start turning that positive production into wins?
Well, we just got to keep moving forward. It's rough. Obviously, our season isn't what we wanted. Looking in the now right now, but you can't worry about the future or regret stuff in the past. You just got to stake everything in the here and now.
Coach Stoops said he thinks you're improving every week, that you're getting better. And you've obviously seen that, and how so?
Well, it's a mighty good compliment of him. This conference is hard, so I'm learning that. I'm learning, how our opponents play week in and week out. Just this campaign in general, or about halfway through. So, obviously this is a point where teams can surprise you. teams can falter. So it's an interesting point, and I'm excited. It's a good checkpoint, and I do feel I'm improving. I'm adapting to the speed and just the enhancement that this conference has.
Everybody good? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right. Questions?
At what point did you know on Saturday that you might be put into a bigger role and be able to take opportunity of that?
What's crazy about that, it happened like almost when we got back in the locker room from warm-ups, like 20 minutes before game time. So they told me I was up and you just got to be ready for the opportunity.
How do you always stay ready? It's kind of like being a reliever in the bullpen, not necessarily an 18-inning World Series baseball game, but how do you stay ready for that moment?
I feel like first it starts with my coach. He sets our room and the demeanor as every guy got to be ready. He brought in them guys. We competed all year long. And the objective in our room is to compete. Whenever opportunity is up, take advantage of it. And that's steady. He said, and when the opportunity is up, just be ready.
Against Texas, they said after Seth went out, when they wanted you in, they just called for Seth basically because you had that same role. How much have you learned from him and kind of what he's brought to this offense this year?
Seth, he has taught me a lot. Learning from him has been different. Just the things he had been through his life. What took him to get through to this point, and how he been going about the season. The job he been doing, leading us. He's a great guy, great leader. I love him, and he should continue to show me, what I need to do to improve, to get better each and every week. So.
You look like you're hitting the hole faster this year than you were last. Is that true? And if so, is that something you worked on?
I think that is a little truth to it. I got a little truth to it. I feel like there's another gear that I can go to. There's a different step, but that's just me taking that step and me actually putting that on film, putting that on the screen so everybody can see. So. But I do agree that I am taking a little bit harder approach to it.
When we saw your high school highlights and saw the stats, it was like, all right, this is a big guy who can get downhill. Has catching the ball, has that always been a part of your game? Have you added that to your bag?
It haven't, but it's something that you got to adapt to coming to college. And having aspirations to go to the NFL, you got to be able to catch the ball out the backfield. So that was something I had to work on when I first got here, and just been something that ever since that I realized that I knew I could catch, and it's something that now that is kind of what I lean on. Catching the ball in the backfield, winning my one-on-ones and making a play.
How much of some of those, especially kind of just underneath the defense, how much of that is just getting the reps and getting a feel for where to be in the right spot?
That's it's practice reps. It starts in practice. Me and Cutter got in the reps. Just check downs. Just in practice. You're not thinking that in the game ain't no way he gonna throw the check down. Then boom, check down. You just gotta be ready when he throw it. Cause gonna go make a play.
What's the biggest difference you've seen in Cutter since you guys started camp until now?
I say his poise. The way he takes control of the offense. I feel like now he actually stepping into that leader role. He know where every guy's supposed to be. If a guy's wrong, he telling you where to line up, and just his demeanor. He gets the offense going. And just him being the way he is right now. If he continues to do it, ain't no telling what his offense can do.
Auburn has one of the better defenses in the league, even though they've been struggling a bit. It's not because of their defense. What do you know about them? And what do you remember from last year? Because the second half wasn't fun last year.
Yeah, and last year against Auburn, that was actually my first game playing because Demi had got hurt. So Auburn is definitely defense stout, very good, sitting on film, fly to the ball, have a lot of stunts and different packages that they'll do. But, I like our group of guys. I like, what we have on the offensive line, Cutter especially, Seth coming back. So, I know he's going to be ready, and we ready for the challenge.
Everybody good?
Thank you.